everybody, welcome back to the Chilean Revolution. My name is Jack, and you must be wondering, what the hell are you doing, Jack? Why are you already in the map? I accidentally clicked submit squads because professional, and I'm not going to reload the save purely to go back to where we were on the tactics screen because, I'm an idiot like that. Anyway, you can see by the results down there, we haven't had the greatest of times recently. We beat Man City, which is a great result. We then drew against Spurs, which I'm not too fussed about. That's fantastic. We lost in the first leg 2-1 away from home to Barcelona, which isn't too bad, if I'm honest, because I can see us win 1-0 easily. Like, we are equal to Barcelona, which is weird to say. And I'm happy that we got the away goal, and I'm happy that it was only 2-1. And we even pushed for an equaliser, and it's still 2-1. It was a bit risky, but more than happy. We then lost 2-1 to Huddersfield, so, we're going to get smashed today. The reason we lost 2-1 to Huddersfield, because I played the reserve squad pretty much, and I was just resting everyone, and it backfired a little bit, kind of, because we're not going to win the league. Like, Man United they're just running away with it, like I keep on saying. We're not going to win the league, so I thought I'll rest everyone. That's fine. We haven't, Chelsea got a game in hand on us. They're 5 points behind. I'm not worried by that. As long as we finish top 4, I'm not worried where we finish in the league, unless it's top spot, which we're not going to get. So, yeah, as long as we finish top 4, which we should. Liverpool, 57 points. They got a game in hand on us, so let's say they're on 60 points. They're 5 points behind. I don't know who we're playing. So Wolves, we're playing quite mid-table-y sides, really, and a couple of lower mid-table sides. So we should be winning those games either way. But that Huddersfield shots got me thinking, obviously they're going to be thinking about the Champions League a lot, which is fine. I want to win the Champions League, but is that they're going to be their mindset for the rest of the season? So it's weird. It's just a weird situation to be in, and we just have to get it right, and hopefully we can get a mixture of good results in the Champions League and the Premier League. But another side of it, we could get knocked out of the Champions League today, and we might win the rest of the games in the Premier League. We don't know. But this is the team today for the Barcelona home leg, the second leg. We've gone Pickford in goal, Sessegnon, De Fridge, Upam, Paslak, Garcia, Linetti, Arthur, Richard, Milik and Hall. I've gone a bit risky and not gone for a proper ball-winning midfielder, because I just thought if we need a goal, Linetti is he's proven so far that he can chip in with an assist, he can chip in with a goal since coming in January. So I thought if we have three, Arthur, Garcia, playmakers, if we also have a little bit of creativeness with Linetti in there, it could help us massively. But obviously, Barcelona, they're still a top squad either way. So they got Stegen in goal, George, Nastasic, some regen, Roberto, Coutinho and Busquets in the midfield, and then a front four of Dembele, Rafinha, Salah and Suarez. I don't know if Messi's retired. He's not on the bench, so I assume he might have retired or he's just injured. But either way, we haven't got Messi, but it's still a fantastic front four either way. But over this series, obviously in the second season, when we got to the final of the Champions League, we beat Barcelona on the way through. I think it might have been the quarterfinals last time that we beat them. And obviously earlier this season we were in the group stage with them, and I think we beat them and then lost to them. So, I would say we're equal to them, and that's amazing, to be honest. Barcelona, we shouldn't be equal with Barcelona, but these things happen, and we're doing ridiculously well. And we're not going to win the Premier League. If we can get past them again in the Champions League, just absolutely fantastic. That's all you can say, really. We have started the game relatively well by the looks of it. Linetti has picked up an injury. Will it tell us what injury it is? No, because, it's just Football Manager. It doesn't tell you what it is. He's on the ball now, Linetti. He finds Garcia. We seem to be peppering their box a little bit, which is fantastic, but they're on the counter-attack here. Number 4 didn't bother wanting to go for it, and he didn't bother wanting to... Who is number 4? Coutinho's put it over. Who is number 4? Is that the fridge? It might be. Whoever number 4 is just didn't want to defend then. And that's slightly worrying. He didn't want to close down the ball and he just didn't want to get back in position. I assume it was the fridge. Will it tell us if we... No, because, it just doesn't want to tell us anything. I could just... In fact, I'm going to check on the tactics. It was the fridge. Man, don't start doing that, like not caring. We're against Barcelona. We kind of need to win this game, mate. But you've noticed that I've changed the middle layout of the... What would you say? The in-between highlights screen. Mike Hall, the 6'8" wonder kid, or he was a wonder kid anyway, he's probably not anymore, has put us 1-0 up on the night, 2-2 on aggregate, and that means, ladies and gentlemen, that we are going through. A fantastic header by the looks of it into the top corner as well. And it's telling us now, Mike Hall, 6'7", sorry, he just looks so good. I'm so glad we picked him up. Bayern Munich are absolutely destroying Real Madrid. Still not going to tell us what Netti's injury is. We'll probably take him off at half-time now that we're 1-0 up anyway. Just to bring on that more solidified defender in. He's got a knee injury, yeah, we're going to take him off. I'm going to say don't get complacent again, because that's my standard half-time team talk. It always works, and it's right. We can't get complacent against Barcelona. Santiago Coquelin. Santiago, I think, has just got to come in. And we'll keep on control for now. But I don't think it'll be too long until we drop back to counter. Bayern have just completely wrecked Real Madrid over 2 legs. I think it was 5-1, I think I saw there. But I'm not worried about that game. I'm worried about this game. Right, Pazlak, he tries to put it in the box. Arthur's got it. Once again, we're trying to get the ball in the box, which I like. Richards on it to Sessegnon. Deep run into the box. Mike Hall is there again. And we're 2-1 up. That means even if Barcelona score now, it's going into extra time. We have to concede 2 goals to go out, which is just... The ball's in our court, basically. It's us that can mess this up. Which... it's pressure, but it's a good place to be in as well. Milik's in there. Arthur blasts it over. If he had made it 3-0 there, that would have been perfect, in my opinion. Perfect. But we just need to... I'm going to shout out concentrate because we've not won it yet. We're 2-0 up, but we saw in the last episode with Liverpool, anything can happen from 2-0. They can pull it back and bring it to 2-2, and that would mean they're going through. Poor pass from Thierry there. Richard is bringing it forward to Milik. If we can get another goal here. Garcia out to Pazlak. Can he whip it in? Tries to drill it across, and it could have bounced anywhere, but it bounces out, and it's a Barcelona counter-attack, and I feel like they might score here. Dembele's on the ball. Finds Sergio Busquets to Sergio Roberto. Salah's in there. He crosses it in, and Coutinho has brought a goal back. It's 3-3 on aggregate. 2-1 on the night, and this is what I'm saying. This is pretty much the exact same time that Liverpool scored as well. This means they've got half an hour to go all out, and they've got a highlight 2 minutes after they scored, and it's just gone wide. I just need to throw out another shout, I think, another concentrate, because I feel like the nerves are jangling in me, so I don't know how the players are feeling. We're going to make 1 sub, at least. We're going to do it now. We're going to make 1 sub. We're going to take off Richard and not bring on Bulic. I'm going to bring on Yarmolenko because I feel like if we need to, we can drop players back, and Yarmolenko would be perfect just to go on the wing. And then we could bring on a Luke Shaw and put Sessegnon up to a winger as well. Just like maybe a 4-4-2 if we need it. Coutinho whips it in. Upam heads it away, and we could be on a little bit of a counter-attack here. Mike Hall is on the wing. It's probably not where you want him. Milik wins the ball, but it's gone to Salah, and I'm not having good vibes about this, ladies and gentlemen. Sessegnon tries to tackle Salah, but can't get there. Coutinho blasts it over, and Barcelona are all over us at the moment, and we can't really stop it. I'm going to shout demand more, like get a bit more passion in them, and because there's definitely one more goal in this game, and it has to be us. Mike Hall is on the ball. Sessegnon. Mike Hall needs to get back in the box. He can't quite get there though. Garcia out to Sessegnon. Plays it out to Sessegnon. Once again, no one's there. Arthur picks up the ball, and what a rocket from Arthur. He doesn't score many, but when he does, they are fantastic goals, and he's put us 3-1 up on the night, 4-3 up on aggregate. But if Barcelona score again, I believe they go through on away goals. So it's still not a definite. Can I shout out concentrate again? I can. Concentrate. We got that extra sub, which is what we needed, because if we need to, I might have to bring on Stark as another centre-back. And I feel like this is probably the time to do it. 3 minutes pretty much of added time to go. I'm going to bring on Stark for Milik, I think. Put Stark back there. Have a flat back 5. I might even go 5-4-1, like proper defensive. It could backfire, but Garcia can just about play on this left wing. I'm just going to put him on wide playmaker for now. And then I'm going to put Yarmolenko in that attacking inverted winger role. You can drop back onto defend, and so can Sessegnon, because we don't want them bombing forward, that's for sure. Ball playing defender, I don't know how much that's going to matter. Saying that, it's going to matter so much now. And we're going to put Arthur on as a deep lying playmaker on defence, so we have 2 defensive midfielders. And then we're going to go on to defensive as well. Not contained, bloody hell. We are proper going all out defensive. Bayern has rout 7-3, Jesus Christ. 5 minutes of added on time. That is not what we wanted whatsoever. But it looks like it might have paid off. There is time for a goal. We got 45 seconds left. There's time for a goal. And if Barcelona get the goal, that means they're through into the semi-final. But we have got the ball. Mike Hall, just hold it up. Good. Oh, he's given it away. Yarmolenko couldn't quite get there. Suarez to area. Has a pop from range. And it looked like it was dipping. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have beaten Barcelona 3-1 on the night. 4-3 on aggregate. Mike Hall, the man of the hour. Just incredible performance. Getting the 2 goals. A very nice victory. We're into the semi-final of the Champions League, where we've just seen Bayern Munich absolutely trounce Real Madrid 7-3 on the night, 8-3 on aggregate, completely different to the first leg. And I don't want them. I definitely don't want them. Michael, praising you. He's only 21 years old, and he's just doing that against Barcelona. Incredible stuff. Right, I'll see you in a second, because I saw that the Champions League draw is on the Friday, so we're going to skip ahead a little bit to see the draw, and then we'll go straight into the Wolves game. So I'll see you in a second. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the semi-final draw of the Champions League, and as you can see, there is 3 English teams as well as Bayern Munich in there. If we want anyone, we want Liverpool. And I have a feeling we're going to get Man United, because we're getting vibes of the second season Champions League final run, where we have Barcelona in the quarterfinals, and then we have Man United in the semi-finals. Bayern Munich, we've played against them before in last year's group stage, and I believe they beat us twice, quite convincingly if I remember. Liverpool, we know we can beat them. We can easily beat them. Man United, everyone knows about Man United on Football Manager. So I think our best bet of getting to the final is if we click this draw next team and it's us. I wouldn't mind Bayern Munich. I just hope it's not Man United. We're getting Bayern Munich, right. Liverpool versus Man United. We've got the away leg first, which that's, in my opinion, that's essential, getting the away leg first. Because if you get an away goal, that's perfect. There's definitely going to be an English side in the Champions League. It could be an all-English final. Bayern Munich have obviously just absolutely trounced holders of the Champions League, Real Madrid. I'm not going to answer that question. Holders of the Champions League, Real Madrid, they absolutely trounced them. What was it, 8-3 on aggregate? So, you know, they're a tough side, if you will, because not many people trounce Real Madrid 8-3 over 2 legs. But I feel like if we play on top of our game, we've got to the Champions League semi-final for the second time in this save, where we beat Man United last time, and we can beat Bayern Munich. I feel I'm confident enough that we can do it. The problem is, the real problem is that if we do beat Bayern Munich, we somehow get to the final, there's every chance that we'll be facing Man United, and there's far too many finals in this series where we faced Man United and we've just crumbled. And because, you know, Man United on Football Manager it's Man United on Football Manager, isn't it? Like, what more can I say? It's stupid, but that's how it is. And I'm just hoping that if we do beat Bayern Munich, which, like I said, I'm confident, but it's a massive if we beat them, we have to pray to God that Liverpool beat Manchester United. Because against Liverpool, I would put us as favourites. Against Man United, 5% chance of winning, 10% chance of winning. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But we're back in Premier League action. I think this might be our last chance to keep up with Man United. If we lose this, then they'll probably win the league, I would say. I have to look at the league table. It's taken a while to load up, as usual. So if we go into competitions here, they've already played. So we're 20 points behind them, and there's 21 points to play for. So, I mean, we're not going to catch up with them either way, but today could see the title confirmed as Man United. So who are we going to bring in? Should we keep this? We have to keep the same team, don't we? For Linetti's probably absolutely dead because of his injury, but we took him off at half-time, so it shouldn't be too bad. But you can't beat Barcelona 3-1 and then change the side. I don't feel that's the right way, in my opinion. Praise them, give them another match together. I expect nothing from a win, but a win, because they're Wolves, they're mid-table, we're second in the league. We are, in my opinion anyway, and we've proven this, we are the second best team in the league. And we need to start proving it, and we need to start pushing Man United for that top spot, because being second's great and all, but it doesn't win you prizes. But that's for next season. That's not for Wolves have got Odegaard, the Real Madrid youngster, and they've also gone 1-0 up inside 2 minutes. Damn it. God's sake. It goes without saying, obviously, if after this episode, we're just going to be concentrating on the Champions League. So the next episode will be the double header of Bayern Munich in the Champions League, because there's nothing to play for in the Premier League. And why would I keep on showing Premier League matches when we can't win anything? And let's be honest, we're not going to drop out of the top 4, in my opinion, no matter what happens. Obviously, if we go on mad losing streaks, like we could be doing, Rich has put us 1-1, that's fine. If we go on a mad losing streak, we could drop out of the top 4, but I can't see it being too likely, in my opinion. Like I said, Richard has just put us 1-0 up, 1-1 even, not 1-0 up, and Milik probably. Oh, he got tackled. Okay, it looked like it might have got deflected. That's why no one got the assist. Tackled. That's why no one got the assist, and then might have got a little deflection on the way through. But it doesn't matter as long as the ball ends up in the back of the net. That's fine. I've just looked over at the stats, and Wolves are on top. Let's just say, which is a bit worrying considering we're on control. Nothing's really happening. A half hour in. No, there's been no more highlights since the last highlight, and I mean, we don't really need the latest scores up anymore. I only put it up there just to see if we. Oh, why have I put the league tables up? I've only put it up there just to see how we were doing, but we've got back into the game by the looks of it a little bit, and we're just going to roll into half time. No highlights whatsoever, which is, it's fine by me. As long as we keep on picking points here and there, then there's nothing too much to worry about. Like I said, I'm not worried about missing out on the top four because we won't. And I can guarantee this, we will not miss out on the top four. There you go. If we do, I'm going to look alright at this, aren't I? If we win today, we probably guarantee top four, if I'm honest. But there you go. And also, I've just realised that at the start of the episode, I said there was 21 points available, which there wasn't. There was 18, wasn't it? So Man United had already won the league. I didn't get a message saying Man United had already won the league, but maths, ladies and gentlemen, maths. All right, a highlight here, 65 minutes in. We haven't had much in terms of highlights. To be fair, I think the last highlight we had was an Arthur free kick where it hit the wall. Someone had a shot. It went wide. It was all of about 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then the highlight cut off. Mike Hall should have scored there. What a letdown. And once again, it's the highlights like this. Like, nothing's really happening. But we're going to make our substitutions. I can see a lot of tired legs out there. So, who is it? Sessegnon can come off for Luke Shaw. Linetti's not having a great game. He's absolutely shattered. Coquelin can come in because I put Santiago on for the new camp. And Michael, once again, he's shattered. He's not having a great game. We're going to bring on big Yarmolenko up top. Not as a target man. He can go as complete forward on support. And I got nothing to say really. But just, it's annoying how well Man United have done this season. But, I keep on going on about it. It's Man United, isn't it? I'm not too surprised, if I'm honest. But we have to do what we have to do. We have to win the games that we know we're going to win. And to be fair, some of the times this season, we haven't done that. We've picked up far too many losses to even think about finishing top, if I'm honest, which is a bit of a bummer. But, these things happen. As you can see there, we've lost 9 games this season, which is a stupid amount, if I'm honest. Yarmolenko, in the last minute, though, has put us 2-1 up. What a hero. He's still scoring goals, even though this is definitely the last year at the club. You won't see him again next year. His contract's running out, so we're probably letting him go on a free, which is a shame, but he's 32 years old now. He's not getting any younger. We're not playing a formation with wingers, so he's not going to get in the team ahead of Schmidt, Milik and Mike Hall. It's sad to see him go on a free, but the time was right, I feel, for him to go. And we have won the game 2-1. We've gone back to winning ways, which is absolutely fantastic. A very nice victory indeed. And next episode, you can see, so let's just see. Man City have got 2 games in hand on us. They are 9 points behind us. So they'll be 3 points behind us if they win both, which let's just assume they will. And we'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. Nothing to worry about. Southgate spotted at London Stadium. Whatever, mate. Whatever. Like I said, next episode is going to be the double header between Bayern Munich nervous. Nerv. It's weird. I'm nervous, but I'm also like, we've got to the semi-final of the Champions League. That once again, that's incredible. I didn't expect this is the 5th season. I didn't expect us to be in the Champions League semi-final twice. Let's be honest. So, fantastic in my opinion. And we'll end it there. If you like this video, please please subscribe if you haven't done so already, or you're new around here, either one. And I shall see you again for the Bayern Munich doubleheader tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching.